finally finished. Finally. It was really lucky of me to not buy the whole trilogy at once. I'm definitely not gonna read the rest of this series. So many unread books. Just choose one. Just look at it. Just look at it and let it be over. No! I'm not gonna buy you. I am not gonna buy you. I am not.
Daddy, can I have my pocket money in advance?
Can you DNF a book or a series you're not fully enjoying? Good for you. Like literally, good for you. Because God knows I cannot DNF a book to save my life. Like a few years back when I decided to read 50 Shades of Grey, I read the first few chapters, didn't like it, closed my laptop, went walking around, 15 minutes later I was back. And a month from that, I had read the whole 5 books. And I'm not saying this to make any kind of judgment on this series or like the one I just made the joke about. I mean, obviously I too began to like it since I also read the male protagonist's point of view. But what I'm saying is that with all these amazing books out there, it's not the best way to spend our time, is it? And when I say our time, by we, I mean I don't think I'm the only person facing this problem. In my case, I've tracked it down to 2 reasons. The first is these books are usually so overhyped all over the social media platforms and book communities that I feel like if I haven't read them, not only I'm not cool, I just can't communicate with anyone because that's all they're talking about. This is especially true on BookTok and Bookstagram, where people just keep posting about their favorite books, and they have every right to. But I too want to communicate with them. I too want to see what's this thing that everybody is talking about. When I start these overhyped books and I feel like they're not really worth the attention, mostly I keep telling myself it's gonna get better. It has to get better. And sometimes it does. Like a few months ago when I started reading Akatar, at the beginning I was like,
why is it even famous? What's all the fuss about? Why is everybody talking about Akatar?
But then I was in the middle of the second book and suddenly everything made sense. And when I finished reading the whole 4 books, I reread the first book, and suddenly every detail that seemed insignificant in the beginning made so much sense, and it was like a work of a genius. That's how I felt about it. But unfortunately, that's not true in every case. Like a few months back, I read a duology, which is gonna be a series, unfortunately. And the second book had become a New York Times bestseller in its release week. I read the first book, I didn't really enjoy it. I read the second book, I still didn't enjoy it. I mean, the idea behind the book had so much potential, but that was a potential and that was a book that I was reading. Which is a pity, because everybody starts a book expecting something pleasant, don't we? My second issue began when I started using Goodreads. I mean, I love Goodreads. Before Goodreads, I swear I was like,
oh, I read plenty of books a year.
But then the number of books I had read since the beginning of the year started right back at me and said,
no you don't, bitch!
It helped me realize that I was spending so much of my time on social media platforms where I could switch that time, read more books, which is gonna help me by the end in my writing career, hopefully. That's a 5-star to Goodreads for that. But I have found myself in this mental game and competition with these teenagers
who read 200 books a year.
Like, how the hell do they even do that? And I know it sounds stupid when I say it out loud, but I think you get me. I think every bookworm out there gets me. Unless you've cultivated and are now a professional DNFer, a god. Therefore, please, master, I beg of you, share some tips with me so I could save myself and my time and my hard-earned cash. Did you also manage to like this video? So go on and give it a thumbs up. And also subscribe and turn on notifications so I know you've enjoyed it and I can keep producing these videos. I'm Shahrzad, and this is the beginning of my journey on BookTube.